For everybody that's been watching my pool renovation series, today we're finally seeing some progress. We are officially on part 8 of our pool renovation build, and we are just mapping out our bench seats and planter boxes. For the bench seats, we have these Merbau or Merbau, however you like to say it, timber slats, and even on our TV ads here in Australia, they're like Merbau, because no one really knows how to say it. If you 100% know how it's pronounced, please write it in the comments because I'm quite interested. Okay, where were we? I'm cutting some timber for the planter boxes. We want as much internal space for our planter boxes as we absolutely can without taking up too much room on our deck. So for this reason, we've turned our timber upright instead of laying it flat. Then we're using heavy duty screws to screw it together. My little weird squat just there was to determine how high I want our bench seats to sit. But then I decided I would just go and grab another chair and we can use that as reference because that's a perfect height. This piece of timber here is going to be the start of a support joist for our Merbau slats that are then going to be our timber bench seats. Now that we're finished building the first planter box, that's going to be our reference guide for the next planter boxes. There are 3 in total. I have all the measurements that I need now, so I can just keep cutting all of the timber while Joel keeps building all of the planter boxes. And if I have to say planter boxes just one more time, even I'm going to get over it. I'm really taking my time on the drop saw just to make sure all of my measurements are correct. By now, you should know that numbers get messy in my head, and there's one crap ton of timber to cut, so I really don't want to fuck it up. It was at this point that I was feeling really confident that all the PBs would be finished today. This is the last bit of timber to cut. We were absolutely powering on through. This is a 3-minute video today, longer than the videos that I usually do produce, but I'm showing you guys how everything is done because it's really fun, and so many of you have told me that you're interested in these videos, so I'm doing it for you. While I was using the drop saw cutting all of the timber, Joel was assembling the PBs. This whole retaining wall and the planter boxes, oops, I said it. Oh well, they're all going to be rendered and then spray painted white. Mediterranean, Scandinavian sort of feel, you know? To be able to put render on there, I need to cut up some of this blue board. This is the first time I've ever had to cut blue board, so I've put the blade straight on top of my line. I didn't realize it takes out a massive chunk like this, so I need to cut to the outside of my line, and I was totally out of frame before I didn't realize. Cutting on the ground didn't work, so now I've laid up the particle board. I was getting somewhere, but not as quick as I had hoped. So our next step was to lay the particle board or the blue board on top of a table and trim it this way. Look at all those little bits coming out from the bottom, all those little die cut bits. The blue board is weatherproof and perfect for outdoor rendering, and lucky for me, my dad is an actual renderer, so he's going to help us do that next week, I think. We got this far and then we realized the sky was getting freaking black and that rain was about to come down, and as much as I love the rain, I am so over it ruining my home projects. Look at it, that rain that ruins everything and makes everything look so pretty at the same time. And that's it, the rain means knock off, so come back for part 9. Thank you.